Hey, Leo, you ready?
Let me know when. Good morning and welcome. My name is Leonel Garcia, AFGROTC Squadron Commander. Please stand for the presentation of the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by the National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's reckless doubles bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
okay. Go ahead. Please be seated. Thank you. That was Senior Madrigals Joseph Catalano, Mia Hawat, and Kelsey Orozco. Good morning. My name is Tamara Kerr, and I'm the very proud principal of Canyon Springs High School, and it's an honor to be here with all of you tonight. This morning, I'm so happy to welcome you to our commencement ceremony for the class of 2021 in person. It's a joy to see you here to honor our graduating seniors. I'd like to take a moment to introduce our special guest today. From the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Darrell Peden, President. Mr. Cleveland Johnson, Vice President. Mr. Jesus Holguin, Clerk. Dr. Marcia Locke and Mrs. Susan Smith. Our district superintendent is also here with us. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Martin Rex Kadziora. We are also happy to have Mrs. Maribel Maddox, Chief Academic Officer, and Dr. Robert Verdi, Chief Human Resources Officer. The Board of Education in the Moreno Valley Unified School District is charged with establishing and maintaining a vision for our schools and ensuring each school maintains the highest quality educational environment. They are frequent visitors to all 40 schools in our district and see firsthand the work of our staff and students. Please join me in welcoming our board president, Mr. Darrell Peden, to the podium.
Good morning, class of 2021. On behalf of my colleagues on the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, we congratulate each and every one of you on this special occasion. Today represents a culmination of your tremendous efforts, your family's efforts, and the efforts of our entire school community. We know that this graduation, with sitting 6 feet apart and wearing masks, is not at all what we had envisioned. But we are happy to be here today together. We have families, friends, teachers, administrators, and staff who are out here cheering you on, and many at home joining via live stream. We even have some elementary and middle school teachers and administrators, including staff, who are out here cheering you on as well. And they are excited to see and support you after all of these years. We are all here for you, to watch you as you reach this important milestone in your life. Moreno Valley Unified School District is graduating 2,270 graduates this week. And we are beyond excited to celebrate this achievement with each and every one of you. And I'd have to note that this morning, here at Canyon Springs High School, we have 238 students who are graduating. It marks 13 years since you all have been in school. Through these years, you have obtained skills, developed strategies, and learned techniques to help you get to this day. This past year was no exception. where you learn to be creative, to use technology in order to participate in a new way of learning. Whether you are going to college, starting a career, or joining the armed forces, you will be successful. You have learned discipline, resiliency, and perseverance. We encourage you to use those skills and talents as you move forward in your next journey. As always, we will be here to support you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be with you here today. We are proud of you, and we are eager to learn about all of the great accomplishments you will experience in your future. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Peden. Our superintendent works tirelessly to maintain educational excellence and equity in our district at all levels. He is dedicated to the academic, emotional, and social well-being of all students. Under his leadership, our schools are shining brighter. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Martin Rex Ketziora to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Kerr, and good morning, everyone. I'm sure as I speak, you remember my voice because you've heard it every Tuesday and Friday this year. And some of you are wondering, am I still going to get those messages? Thank you. I love that. Thank you for listening. Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy doing it, but I didn't know how much it meant to some people, and I really appreciate it. But I want you to know, like you, I've had a whole different year. I didn't know how we were going to do things starting March 13th, and then on March 16th, somebody told me to do a Zoom, and like you, I had to learn how. And still, I struggle. I don't know if I'm muted or unmuted. I don't know if I've, got the screen on, and it's something you work on. But like you, this year has been unprecedented. And it's also been a pandemic that they say it's been unprecedented. But like you, you've done things that no one else has ever done as the class of 2021. And there are three words that we think of when we think of you. And they are unbreakable, unstoppable, and unbelievable. So when you think about a year like this, you think like sometimes people gave up or they didn't know how they were going to do things. But this school has so many accolades that they're too numerous all to name, but I'm going to name some of them. But it's because of you, the class of 2021, that these accolades, they are the experiences of your class. Starting in the summer this year in July, I don't know if you all heard about this because sometimes people didn't all hear about all these awards, but you got the Hero Peer Club of the Year. The Canyon Springs High School's Anti-Bullying Club, also known as ABC, was recognized as the Hero Peer Club of the Year by the Riverside Medical Clinic Charitable Foundation and at their Anti-Bullying Institute in August. It's one of the largest anti-bullying clubs, now I want to say the nation, but they say in California. And I want you to know it's led by peers here and by faculty, and it's inspiration to other schools around you. You are mentors and guides to other schools, and I want to thank you for that because you have done this as the Anti-Bullying Club. Congratulations. And then U.S. News and World Report found out about you. And in 2021, you earned a silver medal, and you were ranked nearly out of 18,000 schools in the nation on 6 factors based on their performance on state assessments and how well you are prepared for college. And you became the top 40% of high schools in the country. Congratulations. And everyone knows, that's anybody in the Inland Empire, that this school is led by a cyber patriot program that others could only aspire to be. You can clap for that, Katie. I saw you wanting to clap. But the Cyber Patriot program this year competed nationally and state, and they competed in many contests. And they were second in California and 8th place in the nationals. There's another team called the Cyber Patriot Open Division Gold Team. They were 5th place in California and 47th in the nationals. Now that's simply amazing, and I want you to know that other schools come visit your school because they want to do what you're doing. So I see Donna Woods there, and I know you're beaming. I can't see your eyes, but you have on sunglasses, but I know you're happy. And I want to say that one of the things that's really unique about your school is the civic engagement, not only of the anti-bullying club, but you have another program that touches my heart, and it's called Bill's Special Kids. It's done by your Interact Club. And you've held a walkathon since 2019, but you didn't stop this year because of the pandemic. You kept going. And in 2019, you raised $16,000, but this year you raised more than $3,000. And the club president is Rubiana Marin. Is she here this morning? Thank you. Congratulations for leading that. Then, every school had the opportunity, high school in our county, to join the Dina Stallings Speech and Debate Tournament. And this year, Canyon Springs had a team. Some schools did not decide to have a team because of the pandemic, but you were there, and you came and you won. Canyon Springs High School won a medal for the School Sweepstakes Award. They came in 2nd place. And you should be really proud because you beat schools in Riverside. And I could say their names, but I won't. But I want you to know I'm very proud of that, and you should be too, because you are amazing. You're unbelievable. And sometimes people don't always say that and know that, but you need to tell people. Now, your sports program, I just want you to know this year was exceptional. Amazing accomplishments. Cross country, Inland Valley League champions. Girls soccer, Inland Valley League champions. Girls soccer qualified in Division 7 for runner-up state championship qualifier. Boys soccer, Inland Valley League champions. Girls wrestling, Ivy League champions. Girls swim, 6 individual event league championships. And track and field, 7 individual event championships. Is Amari Coates here this morning? Where is he? Oh, there you are. Y'all, now tomorrow, he's not done yet, even though he's graduating. He's competing in a CIF game this Saturday, tomorrow, in hurdles. That's how unstoppable y'all are. You're going to keep going. And then Citrus Belt Area Athletes of the Year. They named 2 from each high school in the Inland Empire, 133 students total. The Boys Athlete of the Year, Aaron Conley. Would you please stand? Congratulations. And the Girls Athlete of the Year, Kaya Gianna Samuel. Congratulations. Now, I know you think, is this going to end? Because, there's so much, that you have to get done here. But I want you to know, community, everyone, be so proud of what's happened. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. The Business Academy. 35 seniors won at 2 trade shows with virtual enterprise and placed in the top 10 overall. This is a statewide competition, and the top 10 salesmanship in the Western Trade Show competition. And then The International Baccalaureate Program, home to Canyon Springs High School in Moreno Valley Unified School District. 85% of Canyon Springs students will earn the full IB diploma, meeting and exceeding worldwide averages in several subjects. Congratulations. We're proud of all of you for the colleges and the choices, the career choices that you're making. I'd like to highlight two students that, I've learned about. Melissa Huerta, am I saying it right? Huerta? Is she here? She's not here? Well, you can tell her we talked about her. She's attending the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school, on a fully funded 4-year Questbridge scholarship. She's overcome extreme adversity. She moved to the United States in 8th grade, living with an aunt to pursue a better education. She's been working 30 hours a week while going to school and applying to colleges, all while apart from her family. Congratulations. Is Altonia Smith here today? Congratulations. Altonia has been facing extreme life-threatening challenges. She's been Zooming from an intensive care unit and did everything in her power to be unstoppable, unbreakable, and unbelievable to graduate today. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. So those are just a few of the examples of the many extreme just powerful examples of your unbelievable, what you've done this year. Now, I have a quote that I say, and sometimes it's on the marquee up there at the corner where the light stops you, and I get out and look at it. And sometimes your pictures are up there, and sometimes Miss Kerr puts different people up there, and I like to look at who's up there. But my quote is, champions achieve so that others believe. And you are champions. And this year, you have taken care of yourself, your families. You've helped your brothers and sisters at home while they've been on Zooms. You've worked part-time jobs. And look at you. You're graduating today. So you are an admiration for others. And please know that others will achieve because of what you've done today. The district has a vision statement, and it's to empower students to become future ready and positively impact the world. Well, I want to let you know that you are empowered and you have positively impacted the world, and we hope you continue to do that. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Kadziora. Dr. Kadziora mentioned the vision. The vision of Moreno Valley Unified School District is to empower students to become future ready and positively impact the world. Our mission is to provide an equitable education that prepares students for college and a viable career path for a successful life. This is not a solitary endeavor. It takes the efforts of the entire community. Parents, guardians, extended family, community members, school and district staff to prepare our students for their next steps. Many of our students have completed their full education in Moreno Valley, elementary, middle, and now high school. We sincerely thank the faculty and staff of each MVUSD school for providing our students with a strong foundation on which we at Canyon Springs High School could build. Our students have attended, are you guys ready? Ramona Elementary, Towngate Elementary, Honey Hollow Elementary, and your principal, Joshua Jackson, is here today. Midland Elementary, and we are joined by Principal Joanne Katona. Sugar Hill Elementary. Seneca Elementary. Buck Springs Elementary. Hidden Springs Elementary. And we can't forget our middle schools, Palm Middle School and Vista Heights Middle School. And we have one student from Chino that really wanted to be mentioned. So would you please stand so we can recognize you? The efforts of our own Cougar family have been essential, particularly in these last difficult 15 months. On behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the staff of Canyon Springs High School for the work you've done to prepare our seniors for this very important day. Please stand and be recognized, staff. Next, I am honored to introduce our class of 2021 salutatorian, Clarissa Ramirez. Clarissa graduates with a GPA of 4.673 and will attend UCLA in the fall, studying biology, and she has a goal of entering the pharmaceutical sciences. Please welcome salutatorian, Clarissa Ramirez. There you go, sweetie. Ready?
Good morning. It is an honor to welcome our esteemed faculty, family, and most importantly, the class of 2021. It feels amazing to be gathered here with you all in celebration of our achievements. I know today would not be possible without the help of our staff, as well as the tremendous support from our friends and family. So I'd like to take this moment to thank anyone who has encouraged you all to keep going through high school, and especially this past year of surprises and hardships. I personally would like to say thank you to my parents, siblings, and friends for always having faith in me and for showing me that I can do great things. My time here at Canyon Springs has definitely taught me so much, but this past year in particularly truly tested me and allowed for me to grow exponentially. How many of you throughout this year felt like giving up? Because I sure did. But we knew that we were so close to finishing high school that we couldn't throw away our past 3 years. We had to persevere. The literal definition of this word is determination despite adversity. But I believe perseverance goes beyond that. It is more than just a word. It is more than just proceeding through challenges. Perseverance turns around and walks right up to adversity, shoves it down, then stares at it in the eyes to know it's been defeated. Perseverance is our strongest tool, and it is what allowed us to push through the array of unique trials that we faced as we shifted to a new learning environment. We had to deal with spotty Wi-Fi, screen-induced headaches, noisy study environments, lack of motivation, isolation, and so much more. But in spite of this, we rose above these challenges. We achieved success because of our perseverance, and we became wiser individuals. That being said, the fact that we are all here right now is a triumph and speaks volumes to your determination. So celebrate this achievement because it is a true victory. Now, I want to encourage you all, my fellow classmates, to keep perseverance in your tool bag. This upcoming chapter of our lives entails wondrous opportunities, and whether you plan to attend college, get your first job, or join the military, one thing is for sure, and that is that we will all undergo new experiences. And with that comes many obstacles and challenges that will ultimately test your perseverance. But remember that you were able to push through this incredibly tough year, and that alone shows that you are ready to conquer anything that comes your way. This class is capable of conquering the most difficult of tasks, perhaps more than any other graduating class before. So, let us enter the next phase of our lives, knowing that we have the perseverance to find success. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Clarissa. Performing A Million Dreams, a song about the power of positive thinking and hope for the future from the movie The Greatest Showman. Here are senior madrigals Mia Hawat and Joseph Catalano.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
I have to get my act together, just a minute. You guys have no idea how amazing it is to have kids here in person and our traditions in place, and I'm just blown away. So forgive me while I get my act together. Moving on. It's an honor and a pleasure to introduce our class of 2021 valedictorian, Francesca Blanco. Francesca graduates with a GPA of 4.68 and will be attending University of California, Riverside in the fall. She plans to pursue a major in biology with a career goal of becoming a pediatrician. Let's welcome Francesca.
Oh, wow, this is tall. Okay. Hello, class of 2021. It's wonderful to see you all today. Just one more time before we go our separate ways. If I had to be honest, as I wrote this speech for you all, I struggled figuring out what to say. But as I reflected over these past 4 years, I began to realize how much we've grown, not only as students, but as people in general. In the beginning of our freshman year, we started a new chapter in our lives. Passing through the halls of a school we barely knew, we were figuring out ourselves and slowly growing up. We didn't know much, and many of us were scared for this new start. However, as each day went by, we learned how high school worked and slowly felt comfortable in this new environment. Going into sophomore year, we found ourselves a bit more, knowing what we wanted in life, and worked harder in order to achieve it. Sure, we had our hardships, with classes getting more difficult, maybe some drama occurring between friends, or even serious problems happening in our personal lives. Despite this, once again we persevered and pushed through, helping one another along the way. Whether it was during a school project, understanding a lesson, or getting through hardship that came up, each one of us supported each other one way or another. Into junior year, this was our time to get prepared for our future. Some of us started to get more involved in school. Others may have studied harder for classes to get the grade they desired. As we prepared for our futures, we even tried to balance our teenage lives with our school lives, making sure we still had fun somehow. Halfway through the year, we slowly started to figure out our future plans, thinking we were almost set. Until the most unexpected event occurred. The pandemic hit the United States and lockdown occurred immediately. All of a sudden, time stood still. As we all know, time never physically stops. Days and weeks slowly pass, but it felt as if life has paused for a moment. Classes were on hold for a month or two. Sports were canceled for the season, and many of us wondered, what now, as we sat home in quarantine. While this happened, we managed to push through yet again. Although the situation was different, we learned to adapt and make the most of it. With our senior year, life for us shifted drastically. Each one of us was stuck at home for more than a year, but most of our lives stuck onto a screen. Mostly everything we had was online, from our classes to school activities, to even social gatherings for the longest time. At this moment, many of us struggled. Some of us were doing poorly in school. Some shut themselves off from society and were left alone. Others had to take time to help younger siblings when parents worked, or even work to support their family, which is something that I had to personally experience myself. However, even though this quarantine life was difficult to adjust to, a few good things did come out of it. One of the biggest ones would have to be the relationships we made with others, each of our bonds growing stronger within this time, and pushing us to continue on. Whether it was with our friends, classmates, family, or teachers, It was because of that support system that we continued to grow and thrive. For me, without my family, friends, teachers, and everyone who I've met along in my journey through life, I wouldn't be here today. I thank my family for everything they have done for me to get to my dreams. Mom, Dad, thank you for pushing me and to do my best, supporting me through my achievements, and standing by my side even at my lowest point. Manang Katie, Manang CJ, Manong Aaron, and Manong Tyler, thank you all for loving me and caring for me all the time. To each and every one of my friends, I thank you for making me smile and pushing forward with me through our journey to adulthood. No matter when or where or even how we met, whether it was before elementary school, during middle school, or barely the second semester of our senior year, I'm so glad I met you all and hope we get to continue to strengthen our relationships in the future. To every teacher I had, I thank you for always supporting me through my school career and patiently working with me. It was because of your guidance and your confidence in me that I continued to work, and even when I didn't want to work anymore. And to everyone who has impacted my life, from classmates to school staff, to even my students from the Sinalan Studios, I thank you for coming into my life and just letting me get the chance to meet you. Each one of us, in our own way, went through a lot of challenges. Pushing through classes just to pass, getting jobs to support family, taking care of younger siblings, or even just trying to get through the day was difficult for most. But in the end, not one of us gave up. We may have thought about giving up, but multiple times actually. But none of us did. Every one of us pushed through in order to get to our dreams. Look at where we are now. Everyone is graduating and moving into the next chapter of our lives. Without our perseverance to continue on, none of us would be here today. Thinking about all that we've been through, I wanted to share with you 2 messages I would like for you all to take with you. The first one is a lesson my dad has once taught me. If you're too anxious, you're living too much into the future. If you're too depressed, you're living too much in the past. You only have now, so live life to the fullest. As the pandemic made life freeze, stopping many activities and responsibilities for a while, it made me realize how precious time can be and got me to value each moment I made within my life. So as we continue with our lives, take a deep breath and smile. Life is full of possibilities. Opportunity comes when you are receptive to it. So live life to the fullest because it is perfect the way it is. Okay. The other message that was really sweet actually comes from my favorite K-pop group, Stray Kids. Okay, and I know, some of you don't like K-pop, some of you with a hating passion, but please hear me out. One of the members, Felix, said this: nice memories are like chocolate. You can't survive on them alone, as they aren't filling, but they make life sweeter. As life continues to have its up and downs, I hope you all will keep the little memories you've made along the way and understand how much you've accomplished. We did the impossible and passed through the hardest time of our lives as of today. After going through so much and going into our next chapter, I hope everyone understands how strong we are as a class and how strong each one of you are as individuals. At the end of the day, it is okay if some of us don't know what to do after high school. That is normal. Just know that as long as we keep on putting one foot in front of the other towards our goals, anything which one of us dreams can become a reality. I feel like after everything that has occurred, we are capable of anything the world has to offer. I am proud of every one of you, You've all grown to become such amazing people. Thank you, class of 2021, for everything you've done. Thank you.
Thank you, Francesca. Seniors, as I address you for the final time, I am both disappointed and elated. I'm disappointed that we did not get to spend more time on campus, that you spent 31% of your high school time in Zoom classes. But I'm elated that you persevered anyway. That seems to be the word today, perseverance, that you overcame so many obstacles to get to this milestone. You will have challenges in life. That's just the way life goes. If we didn't have challenges, we would not know how sweet the success is. Lately, there is a lot of talk about returning to normal. This implies going back to what we had before. But this year has given us the opportunity to do things differently, to recognize non-traditional strengths, to value things we didn't normally value. It is my sincere hope that things do not return to normal, that we hold on to the positives that have come out of the past 15 months, and that we move toward better. As you leave your childhood behind and go into your futures, I hope you hold on to the lessons you've learned this year, the importance of family, the value of time spent with friends, that people are more alike than they are different, that you have a voice and an opinion that matters and should be heard. I am optimistic about the class of 2021. You have faced challenges this year, but you have also had tremendous success. You heard the superintendent's statements. You've been incredible despite the challenges. I'm confident that you will meet whatever comes your way with responsibility, integrity, and grit. I had to throw that in there. And that you will make things better. Dr. Kerdziora, would you please join me at the podium? Seniors, please rise. Mr. Peden, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Holguin, Dr. Locke, Mrs. Smith, and Dr. Kerdziora, it is my duty and pleasure to certify that the candidates sitting before you have met all of the qualifications set forth by the state of California and have satisfied all graduation requirements as established by the Moreno Valley Unified School District.
On behalf of the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, I accept the class of 2021 as having completed all state and district requirements for graduating from Canyon Springs High School and the Moreno Valley Unified School District. Congratulations.
At this time, you may begin the awarding of diplomas.
Clarissa Ramirez.
Joseph William Catalano. Francesca Blanco.
Jaden Russell Leah Patos.
Tiffany Rose Hurst.
Kelsey Orozco.
Ariana Ascension Aguayo.
Leonel Seth Garcia. Kimberly Isedo.
Carlos Giovanni Aguirre.
Michaela Juliet Irizarry.
Michael Francisco Amezcua.
Avon Nicholas Johnson.
Amias J. Ainsworth.
Janisha Lynette Johnson. Natalie Jimenez.
Matthew Mohammed Exanimo Aguillo.
Jaden Jahin Jefferson.
Ahmad Al-Karaki.
Tayling Lynn Jones.
Brian J. Amaya.
Jonathan Campos.
Melanie Naomi Amezquita.
Maisha Khan.
Tommy Michael Antrim.
Donovan Marquise Lamb.
Charity Lee Arzu.
Miguel Antoine Libotan.
Daniel Avalos.
Christian Leal.
Berlin Mercedes Astorga.
Angel Stephen Leon.
Helena Agreta.
Giovanni Memphis Juarez.
Fernando Avila.
Christopher Jason Lane.
Anthony Roy Avina.
Jaden Dwight Lee.
Broderick Teron Brown.
Luis Angel Lopez.
Alyssa Parker Basso.
Adela Loza.
Orion Allen Bell.
Michael Felipe Maxiano Zuniga Lopez.
Moises Belechi.
Joshua Jordan Lucas.
Carlos Gilberto Bellamy.
Ebony Eileen Lopez.
Rodolfo Campos Benitez.
Rubiana Monique Marin.
Brian Jonathan Bonilla.
Elizabeth Rose Martinez.
Isaac Braseño.
Jocelyn Martinez Núñez.
Jason Raul Braseño.
LeBrandon McDaniel. Jaden Alexander McDuffie.
Jesus Edel Buelna Mesa.
Jake Randall McGee.
Eugene Campos Alvarado.
Jaden Tyrone McFadden.
Mariah Nicole Canfield.
Pamela Andrea Morales.
Alyssa Amber Castañeda.
Kayla Marie Mendez.
Fernando Raúl Castillo.
Eduardo Mendoza. Dominic Mario Molina.
Baron Rudy Cereceres.
Antonio J. Medel.
Angel G. Charez.
Herbert Raúl Mejia Muñoz.
Alyssa Renee Chase.
Ricardo Arturo Muñiz,
Amari Lewis Coates,
Hector Moises Navarro,
Roberta Lynn Collins,
Samuel Thomas Nelson,
Aaron Christopher Conley,
Monica Brady Ocampo,
Juan Miguel Contreras Cervantes,
Shafiq Raid Odeh,
Jasmine Marie Cordero,
Andrick Arian Mendez,
Emily Cortez,
Corey Duen Mitchell,
Jesse Jordan Crosby,
Shelby Muffet,
Eric D. Cordova,
Elena Jasmine Mendoza,
Jeremiah De Jesus,
Jocelyn Samantha Perez,
Erwin Burnell Craig,
Maddie Hope Peterson, Jesse Delfino Pijon,
Kelia Leilani Davis,
Joseph Christian Piotrowski,
Taylor Colin Edwards,
Emerald O'Neill Page,
Raymond De Leon,
Karina Andrea Ordorica,
Daniela De La Puente,
Eliza Genesis Ortega,
Jacqueline Melissa Dominguez,
Jonathan Polanco Villa,
Eduardo Esmerio Garcia,
Daniela Quiroz Contero,
Tiana Coco Ferguson,
Elijah David Ramirez,
Dylan Furman,
Isaac Ramirez,
Anaya Antoinette Evans,
Salia J.D. Ramirez, Samantha Regalado,
David Shazada Baines Fafia,
Savannah Regalado, Joshua Thomas Reef,
Morgan Figueroa Rivadera,
Liana Irma Reta,
Jocelyn Michelle Fraga,
Jesse Samara Robinson,
Christy Noel Franco,
Estrella Reylisa Rodriguez,
Paul Anthony Garcia,
Zachary Rogers,
Jonathan Fuentes,
Michael Angelo Fernandez Saad,
Kaylee Mackenzie Frederick,
Samuel Said Rojas,
Isaac Jason Galeana,
Michael Alejandro Ruiz,
Damian Galvan,
Jaime Rojas, Javier Antonio Salgado Parada,
Caitlin Marie Guyona,
Jenna Eileen Sanchez,
Matthew James Garcia,
Jesus Sanchez,
Jamari Isaiah Freeman,
Tabitha Atsiri Sandoval.
Summer Michelle Gardner.
Altiana Denise Smith.
Nicholas Ronnie Gonzalez Gaitan.
Emmanuel Sita.
Moises Uriel Garibe.
Ricardo Javier Shinagawa. Dominic Anthony Smith.
Tavion Jaquai Dion Gaston.
David Anaya Sotelo.
Violet Violeta Gomez.
Alex Soto. Beyonce Lisandra Soto.
Kaya Gianni Samuel.
Noah Rian Surata.
Silas Josiah Gonzalez.
Aide Tapia.
Ashley Rihanna Marie Gilbert.
Lamar Rosario Stevenson.
Angel Gonzalez.
Dominic Jeremiah Taylor.
Brittany Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Alexis Javier Torres Beristain.
Julian Jose Gonzalez.
Emmanuel Torres Garcia.
Kamari Tyson Griffith.
Jabari Malik Thompson. Enrique Torres Herrera.
Alex Isaiah Huaracha.
Valeria Maria Trillo.
Andrew Guerra.
Nathan Angel Urena.
Andrew Nathan Gutierrez.
Rafael Valdivia. Ángel Valenzuela.
Kenyatta Daquan Hearns.
Cassandra Lynette Velasco.
Joseph Nick Hernandez.
Ajane Imari Williams.
Brianna Marie Hernandez.
Héctor Jafé Galeas Miralda.
Jasmine Elizabeth Hernandez.
Brandon Chanta Pursuit.
Kaylee Monique Hernandez. Zoe Bianca Hernandez. Jashawn Irene Hunt. Leah Brianna Hawkins. Robert Michael Lasardi. Cromwell Soriano. Nathaniel Walter Delcid. Dylan Marcus Hill. Adonis Jael Herrera Olivas. Ethan Smith.
Okay, I'm just going to cry my way through this ceremony today. Honor Guard and staff, would you please prepare for the recessional? Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Kadziora, would you please join me at the podium? Peel the bottom back. Graduates, please rise.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Education and the state of California, I declare the class of 2021 graduated. Congratulations.
Graduates, placing your right hand on your tassel, move it from the right to the left, signifying your status as a commencing senior of Canyon Springs High School. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the newest alumni of Canyon Springs High School, the class of 2021.